I have 27 of customers' most loved items. I mean, these items have tons, thousands of reviews, and many of them are #1 best sellers. So if you see something you like in this video, I would definitely grab it. You can see a QR code on screen here. So if you're watching from your TV or an iPad, you can go ahead and scan this and everything will be linked. Also, the numbers on screen correspond with the numbers linked in that description box below, and of course, pinned in the comments section. Let's dive in. I'm only 3 cups of coffee in today, so we're doing well. As we move from spring into summer, no time like the present to start organizing, especially the inside of those drawers. It could be a kitchen drawer, a bathroom drawer, a mudroom drawer, an office drawer. We got drawers all over our homes now, don't we? And oftentimes we shut them, we close them, but if you pull open the drawer, you're like, ah, that's scary inside, but not anymore. Your drawers are gonna be so happy by the end of this video. I am loving this 25-piece clear set. It comes in a variety of different sizes as well, so you could get the 15-piece, the 25-piece, or the 37-piece. I opted for the 25-piece. My drawers are thanking me right now. Not those drawers, but you know, like the drawers, the junk drawers, that stuff. I can't believe the price point on this. At the time of filming, these are currently 32% off, so just under $18. And my friend, whenever you see that green checkbox on Amazon, make sure you click it because currently there's an additional 10% off coupon right now. You'll never be wondering where something is again because you'll pull up in that drawer and be like, ah, that's glorious, I love it. And you just open, close. Maybe not, but that's what I do. Weirdo, I know. Whenever I use a mini vacuum on this channel, you're all like, Andrea Jean, where did you get the mini vacuum? Because I have like 10 in every like compartment. It's like chapstick. You just want one everywhere so you can suck up the things that you need to suck up really quickly. You don't need any chemicals. You don't need any microfiber towels or any sprays, although I like that too because they smell so lovely. But you know, a vacuum works great. And so this one by Black & Decker is super affordable. I believe it is currently, yes, it is under $35. Now it is a little bit larger for a handheld vacuum, but it still sucks and works amazing. And then you can clean it out and empty it. In fact, my kids are obsessed with my handheld vacuums. They have a newfound love for cleaning because they get to take their vacuums. I have a Shark one, and then now I have this Black & Decker one. So a vacuum for everybody in this family. Everybody get to work, start cleaning and sucking up crumbs and whatever else is laying around the house. Ants? Ugh. It is approaching ant season. You know, it's getting warmer out, so they're crawling inside. Let me know if you can relate to that. By the way, many of these items are excellent gift ideas. And here's the best part of all these ideas, they are budget friendly. So I know we all have budgets to keep, especially with all the celebrations going on, but don't worry, I got you covered. Let's talk about a #1 bestseller, this Oxo Salad Spinner. I love mine, especially in these summer and spring months because you just want fresh, healthy things that are gonna satiate you, that you just feel good. It's not really about roasts and casseroles and I don't know, like heating your house up with the oven, although it's certainly a thing. We tend to gravitate more towards fruits and smoothies and salads, so this is an excellent way to get your greens in. I just like to buy a head of romaine lettuce, like a 3-pack, cut it up, clean it, wash it, use my Oxo spinner to clean everything up, and then I actually put the entire salad spinner in my refrigerator. I have room for it, so it works. And then if extra moisture starts to drip down throughout the process, you know, after the first day or two, then I can just spin it again and it's good to go. Now you certainly could wrap it in some paper towel, but I just find this is super easy and we go through lettuce like crazy around here. So get yourself an Oxo spinner, especially because it's a #1 bestseller and it's a great product. In fact, I've had mine for years. Speaking of healthy, figure friendly, and affordable, this Dash Rapid Egg Cooker is also a #1 bestseller. I love mine. I love having hard-boiled eggs. You can put them on a salad very easily. You can get some avocado toast and just cut up your hard-boiled egg. You can just eat the hard-boiled egg. My days are so crazy jam-packed busy, as are yours. So sometimes I'm just like scarfing down some hard-boiled eggs to get some protein in and satiate myself. And then I've saved room for Reese's peanut butter cups and, well, a little bit of ice cream. If you don't have this egg cooker, I highly recommend it. I don't want to deal with boiling a pot of water and then cleaning the pot out. And like, all you gotta do is poke a little hole in the back of the egg. You put it on your Dash egg cooker and then you fill it to the water line so it has a little room to percolate in there. And then it's gonna sing to you when those eggs are ready. So you literally can go fold your laundry. You can go do something in your office. You can go clean a bathroom or something. And the eggs are gonna let you know when they're done. Easy breezy and under $25. This is also a #1 bestseller. bestseller. In fact, like almost every single one of these items are #1 best sellers. These glass bamboo lid with the straw, glass straw cups. I don't say that. These are so cute and chic, and I love them. It makes me excited to want to hydrate more as we move into the summer months. I just poured a little of my favorite drink, which is the ice, the orange flavor, and it just elevated. Rather than drinking out of the plastic bottle, which I often do, I felt a little bit fancy, especially if you have guests over. You want to serve them something. I mean, you can hand them a plastic bottle, like, here's your drink, but it's kind of nice. Put a little ice in there and a little straw, and it looks cute, and I just like, yes, yes, yes. These are currently 15% off, so just under $17 for this 4-piece set. And here's the gorgeous part about this. It came with straw cleaners. You know I love that. And by the way, if you are hearing birds throughout this video, you are not hallucinating. They are like loud and clear outside my front door. I am obsessed with my air fryer. However, whenever I go to cook sweet potatoes, I'm like on Google, okay, how long do I cook the sweet potatoes? What's the temperature? Like, I can't seem to keep it in my brain, so I'm always having to spend the time to do this. But not anymore, my friend. This has everything you need. It's under $7. It's a cheat sheet for cooking literally everything in your air fryer, from meats to legumes to frozen related things. All you have to do is pull this out. It's also great for storage and organization because there's a magnet on the back, so you could stick this on your refrigerator. Now, I don't like things on the front of my refrigerator, so you can stick it on the side of your refrigerator. And it has a little hook on it, so if you want to hook this in your pantry or your kitchen somewhere, you certainly could do that. So you could just easily access it. Oh, what do I need to cook this for? Perfect, done. Time to eat something tasty. This is also an amazing gift idea. And did I say it's under $7? #1 bestseller. In fact, I'm not even gonna say that for the rest of this video. Just assume that every item I talk about is basically a #1 bestseller. So 2 carafes came in this with the flip top lid. I love this because it does cut down on some room in your refrigerator. Also, it just looks more cute when you are serving something like a lemonade. In the summertime, you can just set it out. It looks beautiful rather than having all this packaging on the front. It's elevated, it's chic, and it's a great space saver. So how much does it cost for a 2-pack of these gorgeous gems? Like $11.99, $12, so $6 a piece. Deal of a deal. You could do your cold brews in here, cold coffees, strawberry pink lemonades. Oh, the possibilities are endless. We are obsessed with throw blankets around here, especially plush ones that are soft. I have them in the bedroom, I have them in the living room, I have them in my office, because sometimes you just want a little something cozy to warm you up in the morning or in the evening or throughout the day if you're working in your office and the air conditioning is blasting in your house. I'm a little bit dreading the summer. Let me know if you can relate to this. My husband and I run different temperatures. I like it hot, like leave the air off, and he's like turn the air on. So it's like a daily battle in the summertime. But I digress. This very gorgeous plush blanket, which would also make for an excellent gift idea, is under $15. And I have washed this blanket up several times and it still looks good as new, which is fantastic, especially considering the price point. I don't want to play favorites, but I think this next one might be my favorite, although they're kind of all my favorites. You may say to yourself, Andrea Jean, you are late to the game when it comes to these compression space saver bags. I just haven't used them. My solutions currently work for me, so I just haven't found the need to like air compress everything. But when I pulled these babies out, we have a ton of blankets, like different types of bedding depending upon the season, and with 4 kids, you can imagine the amount of blankets that add up in our house, and they do take up a decent amount of space. But not anymore. Now, when I first started using this pump to draw the air out of the bags, I was like, this isn't even working. Like, this is so lame. How could this be a #1 bestseller? And then there was a massive bag, by the way. Like, I could put my 3 and my 10-year-old in there because they're tiny. Don't do that. That's not safe. But once I started drawing the air out and it sucked everything in, I was like, this is magical. Where have these been my entire life? Just think of all the things around my house that I could suck the air out of and just make it in this teeny tiny packaging. Under $30 for this amazing space saver that where has it been my entire life? I mean, it's been floating around the internet, but it's like, oh, that's not for me. That's not for me. But then I was like, well, everyone's raving about this. I'm doing a video on it. Let's do it. I'm glad I did it. Literally, when I was filming this video, I just want to go around my house and find all the things that I could put in these bags and compress the air. I was like, no, let's keep moving. People want to see this video, not watch you compress bags all day. Or do you? Okay, the coffee's kicked in. Okay, Okay, great gift idea. It may be a little strange, like somebody receiving this like, oh, this is interesting, but be like, just try it. Just try it out. Watch Andrea Jean's video and you're just gonna wanna do it all day long, okay? Axy Clean Odor Blasters. By the way, nothing in this video is sponsored. No one pays me to say this, and I have purchased all of these products with my own money. I'm a big fan of OxyClean. Why? They smell great and they work great. In fact, I do have something coming up in this video which blew my mind. I'm like, where has this been my entire life? Basically, why am I saying that for everything in this video? Not everything, just a few things. I love this, especially if you have smelly workout gear, maybe have some towels that are a little bit more pungent and stinky. This is great just to add to your wash. But where I also like to use this, and this may be a bit controversial, although I've never had any issues with it, and you guys know how much cleaning I do around here on this channel, especially with 4 kids and white furniture, I use it in my Bissell little green machine. I put a little bit in there for the solution, mix it up with some warm water, and it cleans my furniture like brand spanking new white. And it's so satisfying to see all the dirt that it collects, and then the couches just smell wonderful, clean, fresh scented. So if you haven't tried these odor blasters, I recommend it. It's like just a little bit of scoop. It tells you exactly how much to use on the packaging. You're gonna love it. And I don't just love it, customers have loved this item. So I'm seeing a lot of items on this list and it's like, I use that, I use that, I use that. I'm like, oh, apparently we're on the same brainwaves. Laundry sheets, especially these ones by Arm & Hammer. I've used the Earth Breeze ones and I like those as well. But I also like Arm & Hammer because of brand, I don't know, familiarity more so. I've just been using the Arm & Hammer products for like my entire life. Just kidding, not my entire life. You know what? I probably have, even when I was a kid. I didn't even know it. But I digress. These laundry sheets are fantastic because it helps save down on those big jugs and plastic bottles. And if you have to walk upstairs to carry all your groceries and your goods, I know I've lived in an apartment for many years before, so I know the woes of that and like the elevator, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. So you don't have to carry these heavy jugs, or maybe you tend to buy in bulk and then you put your laundry detergent in the basement and then you're carrying the laundry detergent. Like there's just so many scenarios where these sheets are far superior to regular laundry jugs. And one of my favorite ways to use these laundry sheets is when you are on vacation. Typically, I was never a laundry washer on vacation because I'm like, you're on vacation, why do you want to do laundry? But I did do it one time. And then I came home with all this clean laundry and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So not only are these laundry sheets more environmentally friendly, but they're more ergonomically friendly, if you will. Under $15 for these, and if you have never tried them, I highly recommend it. And it does have a nice, pleasant, fresh scent. And if you've been here a hot minute, you know on this channel, I love Downey Rinse and Refresh. I also love the Tide variation, but customers are loving the Downey version. They both smell fantastic. I do not like using vinegar in my laundry. In fact, I think that it stinks. It doesn't really do what everybody raves about. I'm sorry, I apologize if you are offended by me saying that, but that's my experience with years of laundry, sweaty clothes, 4 kids, in hockey, doing fitness myself. The vinegar just doesn't get the stink out of the clothes like the Rinse and Refresh does. And the #1 ingredient in these sorts of products is citric acid. I use this in almost every single load of laundry that I do, and I do a load of laundry almost every day. So that's 6 loads of laundry in a week. It's just a lot of laundry with 6 people. And I've never had any issues with this. It makes the towels smell nice. It makes blankets and comforters smell nice. It makes all of your clothing just smell a little bit nicer and more refreshed. In fact, my husband and I did a test. We did this exact same thing with vinegar for many months. And then we introduced the Rinse and Refresh. And let me tell you, when you're at the gym working out and breaking a sweat, the clothes with the vinegar that we've used as the fabric softener that everybody raves about stinks. It does not smell good. It smells like a sweaty, wet sock or a gym bag. And then with the Rinse and Refresh, it just smells clean and refreshed. If you don't believe me, do a little experiment yourself. Speaking of working out and gym and athletics and all of that, I love these Premier protein shakes, but I didn't know that they were also a favorite among customers. My favorite is the chocolate. And let me tell you something about these. 1, the chocolate is amazing. 2, it has a high amount of protein. Again, nothing in this video is sponsored, but I often get very hungry between breakfast and lunch because I wake up so stinking early in the morning. So I have one of these shakes, and for whatever reason, this shake keeps me full and satiated. And I've had my fair share of protein shakes, especially being a college athlete in gymnastics, in track. So I've tried like all of the health things, and this one is so good. And I don't eat a ton of meat, so it's a great way to get a little extra source of protein, and it's quick. I pull it out of my fridge, give it a little shake, 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 and guzzle, 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 and I'm like, I'm no longer hangry, mom. I like Windex, and I like MultiSurface clean cleaners. It makes cleaning fun for me. I like different smells and varieties and seeing which ones work best. And I love a cleaner that not only cleans the glass, but also cleans my granite. It can clean wood. It can clean, like, you just go around your whole house with this one bottle. And then my jaw almost dropped when I saw the price point. I was like, what? That's like under $4? $4? Yes. And it smells wonderful. It did a fantastic job on my granite countertop. That's the true test. If there's a haze left over, I know it's not gonna be a great multi-surface cleaner, but this one did wonderful, under $4, worked on the windows, works everywhere. I will be purchasing this Windex multi-surface cleaner again and again and again. Now, I do love my method. However, I don't know, it's a good contender. And get this, there's currently a 40% off coupon. So it feels like you're getting this for free. Now, someone could just come clean our houses for free, right? Now, if you want to kill the bacteria on your countertop, so if you want to sanitize, you want to leave it wet for about 10 seconds. But if you want to disinfect, you want to leave it on the surface for approximately 10 minutes. Oh my word, I cannot even with this Flitz Paste. I have not seen this product before, and this is what I do. I'm like, no way. I've just never, no one's brought up in the comment section. I've never like noticed it on Amazon. So when this was on the customer's most loved list, I was like, okay, I definitely have to try this. And the paste smells nice. I'm like, I'm gonna try this on my stainless steel sink because as you can tell from the B-roll and the footage here, it just gets water spotted all get out, and it just looks dirty within a couple days or two. And so I really have to invest time to make it look nice and shiny. And so Fitz actually has a YouTube channel where I watch several of the videos about this product because I want to make sure that I'm using it correctly, because as you also see here, when I rubbed it on my stainless steel sink after I cleaned it, my favorite sink cleaner right now is Sif because it just smells wonderful. It's a little bit more all natural. That is linked in my Amazon storefront under cleaning products because it's so good. But anyway, back to the Flitz. Okay, use a paper towel. This is definitely gonna help. And I'll say this, it's under $12. It should be way more than that based on the result that you get. But there's something scary that happens. So when you are rubbing with a paper towel on your stainless steel, by the way, you can use this on a ton of other materials, but that's what I was interested in. It's going to turn black because of the oxidation, and you're gonna be like, oh, what's happened to my sink? But you wanna keep rubbing and buffing and rubbing and buffing to remove that oxidation. Once you removed all of that, your sink is gonna be so stinking shiny. And here is the best part. It repels future water. So you're not gonna have to do this process as much because it's repelling the water. So you basically made your sink look like brand stinking new. And then now you're repelling any sort of water stain. So it'll just be longer and stronger and more shiny and beautiful. Let me know in the comments box below. Have you used this product before? Have you heard of this product before? Am I living under a cleaning rock for some weird reason? Poo spray is a mandatory in my house. Like, no joke. Even when I travel, I have little tubes of it that we bring because you're in a hotel room in close quarters with people. And oh gosh, what do I want to say about this? Like, should we keep it rolling or do you want some personal information? Personal information? We have a pooping bathroom in our basement. Why? Because on our main level, the bathroom is very close to the kitchen. And so when someone takes the number 2, I don't want to be eating my dinner or my lunch smelling, tasting number 2s, if you know what I mean. So you go downstairs to do your business so everybody on the main floor can have peace. But I say that all to say that in every bathroom, because poos happen in every bathroom in this house, let's just be honest with that. In fact, oh my word, I'm just remembering the footage that I got yesterday for you, which you're gonna see on screen here. You spray a little in your toilet before you go poo, and it creates a barrier between your poo and the water. So then the smells get trapped in the toilet a little bit better. Now, my son had taken a number 2. When I lifted up the toilet seat, I thought to myself, oh my word, like that is legit happening right now and I'm filming. Should I go clean my toilet and refilm this clip so nobody has to see that? But honestly, I was like, no, I'm keeping it. And many of you are like, Andrea Jean, I can't believe you clean your bathrooms every single day. Case in point. That's why I clean the bathrooms every single day, because it would look like that. Oh my gosh, I can't be alone. Right? Literally, I swear, hundreds of comments like, you don't clean your bathrooms every day. How do you have so much time to clean your bathrooms? Who cleans their bathrooms every single day? Do you have OCD? And I have to chuckle because like if you had crap stains in your toilet every day, I mean, I don't want to look at that. And if someone came over to my house and they lifted up the toilet to go to the bathroom, it's like, that's appalling. Like we all know what happens in the I digress. I've talked about this way too long. We got to move on. We are number 17. We're nearing the end and I'm getting very sad. You know I love me my Tide pens. And And I do love my Shout wipes because it covers more surface area. Tide pens I have in multiple places throughout my home just to quickly dab. They work amazing. So these OxyClean pens, again, I love OxyClean. I was like, no, let's just see what happens. So I swear my son, I'm showing you in the footage here, had like blood and boogers on his comforter. And I do wash these comforters once a month. Now maybe I should be washing them more, but they're gigantic and it takes like a whole day to dry, but that's not the point of the story. So I'm like, let me just try this. If it removes blood and dirt and whatever, then this is great. And let me just tell you, I love these pens. Why? More solution comes out of it. The brush sponge is a little bit bigger than the Tide pen. Don't get me wrong, I still love Tide, but I think I like the OxyClean pens more. Now, I'm showing you the end result as well of these OxyClean pens because they work so fantastic. I went back an hour later and it was completely gone. The boogers, mud stain / drool stain. I'm keeping one of these in my car. I have them in my kitchen. I have them in my bedroom. Sometimes I drool on my pillow and I just want to clean that up because I don't wash my pillowcase every single day, although I probably should. Many people always ask me, Andrea Jean, how do you keep your whites so white, especially with 4 children in sports and just like disgusting things happening in this house? 1, pre-treat is the name of the game. I cannot emphasize that enough. So my sons have white socks and for whatever reason, they become black by the end of the day. You'd think I never want my floors, but we do every single week. And anyway, they're black. So I use some Shout spray. Literally, this is my actual routine. And I spray the bottom of the socks and then I let them sit until I do an entire load of white. I love Shout. I've tried tons of different stain removers and they all work great. But for whatever reason, I always go back to Shout. So if you're looking to, I don't know, jazz up or elevate your whitening routine, it doesn't have to just be with whites. You can use it on any stain, by the way. I use whites because sometimes they're the hardest to remove stains on. This is awesome. Remember when we talked about all the smelly laundry? Well, I do love a good laundry sanitizer from time to time, especially if it's with towels, workout gear, bedding, blankets. Maybe I ordered a whole bunch of new clothes from Amazon for my other channel, Elite Fit with Andrea Jean, and I want to sanitize that clothing. I use this. It smells awesome. I love it. If you've never used a laundry sanitizer, I recommend it. Now you will want to use your regular laundry detergent with it. You don't just want to use the sanitizer, you need to use both products. Oh, I love this. I'm obsessed with it. Downey Wrinkle Release. Some people tell me, Andrea, that doesn't actually work. My friend, it does work. It does work. Does it work like a steamer? No, it doesn't work like a steamer because it's not hot heat like burning your clothes. No, I'm just kidding. But this does work. I use it on new clothing if I want to steam it or iron it. It helps get the wrinkles out even faster with the steamer. But you can use this on curtains. You can use this on pillows. I like to use it on the bedding to help release some of those wrinkles that occur in the bedding. So it just looks a little bit nicer. And then just give the fabric a little bit tug. And the wrinkle release spray will help, release the wrinkles. Now you certainly can do your own DIY versions of things, but honestly, at this stage and being so crazy busy, I like to grab it. I order it from Amazon. It comes to my front door. It's ready to go. I don't have to worry about mixing solutions and concoctions together and then labeling bottles. And like, I did all that for a period of time, but at this phase, I'm just like, convenient. There's 2 flavors, if you will. One's more of a lavender scent and one's more of a fresh scent. I like them both, but if I had to pick, I would choose the green and blue packaging. It's the fresh scent, I think it's what it's called. Number 21, speaking of good smelling things and killing bacteria, I love a good Lysol spray, especially this clean linen, fresh scented one. Now there are a few places that I like to use this in my home. First and foremost, the mudroom area. There's lots of shoes coming into the house and backpacks. It's the first place that we plop everything down when we come into the home. So that area can tend to get a little bit smelly. We can also put it on hockey gear, hockey equipment. So not only does it make it smell nice, but it's killing the bacteria that is causing the odor to begin with. I will also spray this on my couches and my furniture in between cleanings with my little Bissell Green machine just to freshen everything up and then just to kill anything that may be harboring inside there. This is also wonderful for garbage cans, indoor and outdoor. I'll oftentimes spray these on my outdoor garbage cans because we touch the lid in and out, and things just can start to get smelly in there. I love the spray. And apparently thousands of customers do too as well. I'm a big fan of vitamins. We're busy, we're just doing all the things, and so I want to make sure that I'm getting everything that I need to. Our family loves these gummies. The first one is the stress gummies. So when I saw these on the list, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love these, and I take these too. I mean, I've tried all the vitamins and I like them all. They make me feel good. Maybe I didn't eat the greatest for that day and I'm like, it's okay, like you've taken your vitamins, tomorrow's a new day. And collagen gummies, as we start to age, our collagen levels start to decrease. So I want to maintain the youthful glow as long as humanly possible. Pots and pans. You all love this. I've showed this in previous videos, and then when I saw it on the list of most loved items, I was like, oh, yes, #1 bestseller, of course. Okay, it's chic. Here's the best part about it. It is a huge space saver because you don't have all of these handles and pans. Everything just fits nice together, and then you can snap the handle on and off. What's also fantastic about this, I just used it after filming the footage for this video, is I made macaroni and cheese, and my sons weren't coming home for like an hour later, so I just put the little lid on top, and it kept that mac and cheese nice and warm. So not only do you cook in it, but you can also, you can keep things warm. You could put this in your refrigerator should you want to. It is a huge space saver, especially if you live in a smaller home or apartment or condo. I've lived in all sorts of different sizes of homes, and the price point is fantastic. So if you are looking to make an investment, I highly recommend this pot and pan set because it's just gonna be a game changer for you when it comes to space in your kitchen. And here's a comment that I get on my channel a lot. Andrea and Jean, if I had that much space, my house wouldn't look cluttered either, or something along these lines, attributing my ability to organize and keep things clean because I have a larger home. I didn't live in this house my entire life. I have lived in trailers. I have lived in 1-bedroom apartments. I have lived in 2 condos. I have lived in a very small, old, like over 100-year-old house. And I've lived in all the spaces. And in every single space that I've lived in, I've had to adapt the amount of items that I have and how I organize. It's just like if you lived in New York, you have to adapt to your surroundings and what you have. And in fact, this is the largest home that I've ever lived in, and we have less stuff than we have ever had. Crazy, right? Is it easier to organize in a larger home? Yes, it can be. However, what people tend to do is then just fill the home to fill the space. So you get what I'm saying? You're left with the same problem that you had in a smaller space. You buy a bunch of stuff to fill the space, no matter the size of your space. It's weird how that works. I know, I'm guilty too. Pizza cutter, we eat a lot of pizza in this house. I love me some good pizza. Let me know in the comments box what your favorite pizza is. The reason I love this pizza cutter because 1, it's a great space saver because it doesn't have that long, awkward handle on it. And 2, you can completely take this pizza cutter apart and wash it and clean it properly. It has a nice protective cover on it. That way, if one of my kids is reaching into the drawer or reaching their hands up, they're not likely to poke their fingers because it's covered. If you're going to, I don't know, a picnic, a barbecue, or someplace where you gotta cut stuff up, it's easy for traveling because you can just quickly close that cover on there and it's good to go. Oh, this is my favorite cleaning tool, my Shark Cordless Vacuum. I love this. You've seen this in so many of my cleaning videos. I use it to clean in and around my home, inside of cupboards, inside of my refrigerator and my freezer and like anywhere there's stuff that doesn't need to be there, like crumbs and lint and just things that have accumulated, I bust out the Shark. My kids love the Shark so much. This is why we got the second version as well. And of course, I just love a good handheld vacuum, especially in the laundry room. You know, like lots of lint likes to accumulate around the floor and different, like, I don't know, pieces of material. I have one in my laundry room. Yep, I just suck everything up in there. And then all I have to do is charge it up and it's ready for the next time that you want to have some vacuuming fun. In number 27, the Tide washing machine cleaner. Now is a great time if you have not cleaned your washing machine to do it. I love the Tide version. All you gotta do is put it in your drum, empty by the way, and run a cycle on hot water. And it's gonna kill that bacteria and some of the odor causing things. Now you do wanna make sure that you remove that drawer where you put your fabric softener and your laundry detergent. And yes, when you do use fabric softener, bacteria will tend to build up faster. However, I like fabric softener and it's fine. I'll just clean the drawer up more often. But of all the different ways to clean the washing machine, I found that the Tide version works the best, and it's so easy. Have you signed up for the free weekly cleaning and home hack newsletter? If not, make sure that you do. It's linked in the description box below, and I will also pin it in the comments section. Let's keep the fun going. Click this video on screen now, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you, my friend, in the next one.